Hey, a little quick video. Let's talk about the RPO defense against the good old classic RPO peak slant play. So, the conflict defense that we're going to talk about today is quarters or palms. Deuce close did a video about this, so this is kind of like a response to that. So you're going to see here that our quarter flat defender, okay, he's the P key on this play, which means that he's the guy that can either play the run or the pass. And what happens is if you leave it alone, default, balanced settings, that player will do different things, okay, based on a dice roll, ratings, things like that. So if you let the computer just take care of that by itself, he will just basically always do whatever he wants. Now, the good thing is that if you do fit this correct, if you do let that happen where the P key goes out and covers the flat, because he's a flat defender, the safety is still fitting downhill into an open gap, fit where needed. So he's going to be able to help out in potentially an interior gap, which is not the best thing in the world, but at least you know that's what's going on. If you change your settings to conservative, you can now get a different reaction that you can control. So the RPO Pass Key. So if you put it onto conservative, that P player, okay, that one player, that's who it controls. He will now play the pass, okay? So now you know that this basically, that's what's going to happen to you full time. There's no bind for the player. The only bad thing is, football-wise, you're leaving open an open A gap. So you're kind of short a guy. Now the safety's going to come down and help you out a little bit here, but that's what you got. At least you know you can control that player, right? If you want it to be the other way around, you go aggressive. Let's go with aggressive. You can see there it says focus on stopping the run, pass coverage is left open. So now we know that the bind is going to be on the pass coverage part of this. That flat route's going to be available and open for you, okay? So that's kind of the idea that we have going on here. Just wanted to show that to you, make sure there's some clarification. You can control how particular players play in your defense, and it does depend on your coverage structure. So he is the flat defender. Anytime your P key is a flat defender, and you have to know this on defense because you can't see it when you're on defense, is that if you're playing quarters, you know your flat defenders, if they are in a bind, if they are in a situation where they have to play A gap or B gap, and they have to play the flat, they could be put into conflict. So you have to understand you can control them with your actions, with your coaching adjustments, all right? So if there's any questions on that, let me know. I just want to make sure that was kind of understood, because I know in Deuce's video, he was kind of looking at the guy do different things, and I'm not sure if he realized why. But again, if you leave it on balance, you let the computer control that. Now, you're going to get different results. It's going to look like he's doing one thing one time and another thing another time, all right? This is a quick little tip video. Anybody had any other questions and stuff, hit me up. Talk to y'all later, man. Peace.